#1 Iron Age booty daddy.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to StarShatter. How is everybody doing tonight? Oh, it's going to be a good night, everyone. Guys, are you there? Guys, you can unmute. It's fine. It's fine.
Sorry,
I just heard you now.
I just broke the seal. Running back in the restaurant.
It's
going to be.
It's going to be a good night. It is going to be a good night.
I have a feeling it's going to be a spooky night.
I'm hoping it's going to be a spooky night. God, I want it to be a spooky night. That's the only thing that I want in this world. It's going to be awesome.
It may spell bad news for Otherd.
Very true. Very true. Might spell bad news for Otherd, but that's okay. That's okay. So,
woohoo!
I believe, as we have talked throughout the week, we want to get to the fun part of tonight's episode very, very quickly. And so, with all of that being said, let's go around the horn really, really quickly. How is everybody doing this evening?
Great, fantastic. Weather's cleared up. Sun's coming out.
There
Love
you
it.
go. Awesome. Lord Otter.
He's cool.
No,
I am really, really tired on my end, but at the same time, I'm just ready to kill some ghosts. That's gonna be my catharsis for tonight.
There you go.
Ah, yes. But those are special ghosts. You'll see.
Oh no.
It's gonna be awesome.
I don't know whether to be excited or afraid.
I think that we're gonna find out regardless. And that being said, I think that we left off with my character being very, very, very gung-ho about just going right to the ship.
Yes.
But it sounds like the rest of my party has decided that we don't want to do that. So all right, fine. We'll have to go do some crafting. Black Knight, sir, how are you?
Well, I've been. I had a couple of beers a few hours ago.
Didn't you go to bed and wake up? Did you drink when you woke up?
No.
Oh, okay.
I had a good 6.5 hours of sleep, so I'm good.
There you go. That's a good amount of sleep.
By the way, Sable, what were you about to say? You were about to say something, and we kind of interrupted you.
I was about to make a. Once I was interrupted, I was about to make a joke that we're starting to do the FNT thing, aren't we? Where introductions are skipped.
Yeah, I don't mean to do that,
I-
but I think it's just a consequence of watching the people that I do on YouTube.
Yeah, no,
You know what
no
I mean?
Yeah.
No, we
worries.
don't need
Yeah.
introductions.
So
It's
no.
it's okay. It's okay. I can be your quarter black.
Oh, we have
I'll just say I'm a third. I'm a third Irish.
There we go. There we go. We have we've got redhead representation on the stream, ladies and gentlemen. Oh God.
We have Zenterists.
I'm okay with it.
Yes, I know.
All right. Well, Black Knight.
I told you what their brand of Zenterism is actually means. You know, I
Yeah.
send you a small excerpt.
Yes. Yeah. Oh well. Well, Black Knight, why don't you give us the rundown? Give us the recap from last session, and then we'll get into it. And I'm excited. We're gonna go to the ship, guys. We're gonna go to the shovel. We do have a poll up right now, and you guys will get to decide the name of this shuttle, assuming that we can get it back airborne, spaceborne. But yeah, so guys, if you are here right now, I would love for everybody to go into the live chat, cast your votes, and make sure that you guys vote for. It's over on YouTube. So for those Rumble guys, you're going to have to cheat on Rumble for a little bit and go to YouTube and cast that vote for the name that you would like us to choose for our future shuttle. And that poll will be up probably until the end of the stream. Unless Black Knight says that we need to name the shuttle prior to, and then we'll make that decision. But Black Knight, what happened last one?
Last time. Well, you fought what was left of the pirates, of the slavers, who just like yourself, they were planning a big move. Your big move involved launching stealth nuclear tipped torpedo, quite a big one, and it actually on purpose it collided with their ship. While their ship was...
I firmly remember that I was flying my new toy, and they drove their ship into my new. That's what I remember.
While
they had the audacity to get right in the way.
I know.
Yeah. While Sable was hacking their asses, and like
hack that ass, Sable. Hack that ass.
Yeah. Sneaking past their firewalls and sneaking around their bots and hiding behind the back of their system operator, the SysOp, and aiding the targeting of the torpedo. So while you managed to surprise them and detonate the torpedo, the nuclear warhead of the torpedo, while their shields were down, well, they were set in cloak mode, and they had just deployed a specially modified boarding pod, which was supposed to surprise you while someone else was attacking from the front gate of the village with the tank and everything. It kind of like managed to land that pod. It managed to land inside the village outskirts where the farms are, and you drove there. Otter drove you there on his large bike, and you managed to get the drop on the drop the drop pod. You managed to get the drop on them, and you kind of fumbled a bunch of rolls. You couldn't hit them, and they couldn't hit you
The
because
game was
I fumbled
cheating.
a bunch
If I remember correctly,
I know.
we found out right, Trippy. The game was cheating. If I remember correctly.
Yeah, that's the way I remember it.
Yeah. Nope, that's what I remember too.
Yeah. So last time you killed them. You killed them all. And their bosun too, who
Now-
got squished by Alpert.
Like a grape.
You have no
Hopped
idea. Yeah, like
a
cherry.
grape.
you
Like
have
a cherry.
absolutely no idea. You have no idea what happened to the stealth shuttle, their cloaked shuttle, and the captain. You have no idea where they are because
Damn, that felt good.
kind of. You hope that because the shield was like the ship was cloaked and the shuttle was cloaked, because otherwise you would have seen them, and that defeats the purpose of a sneak attack, which they were quite good pulling off. And Elugin was quite proficient at fucking them their sneaky plans. So yeah, you picked up what salvage there was on their riddled with gunfire or crushed bodies, and you drove back to the village, where you decided to craft a couple of easy to make modifications for your weapons.
Yes. And the decision to go back to the village happened kind of after last session. I was so like, I want to go to the ship. And then after last session, the guys were like, yeah, but we really need to craft some stuff. And I was like, okay. So
Needs to recharge your shields.
Like we need to get you a scope for your gun if you're going to be shooting all the time.
it would be wonderful to hit something and or just have it work. I would love to have the Gyrojet AK fantastical awesome gun just actually work, but that would require me to roll.
Yeah. So what we're going to do, all of you know exactly what you want, and I will give you the option to either just invest the time, and with the help of the villagers who have the appropriate skills, you will use your salvage, your battlefield salvage that you got from the killing the slavers, and craft like a holoscope for Elgin's AK and a bunch of different stuff, which are regular, and they don't need that, like you don't need to actually roll, you just take the time. And because the village has just one single crafting station, you can't craft an endless amount of shit because it take days, and you want to go continue adventuring. So the other choice is those of you who have like craft weapon skills, they could attempt to roll and see if these upgrades that you make have like some unique bonuses to them, maybe something. And these if you craft upgrades like these, set upgrades or attachments could be modified. If they're unique, they could be modified and made better. Like, let's say, for example, the holoscope for your rifle, for the AK. If it is a unique holoscope and gives you like some additional bonus apart from the accuracy, later you can say, "Oh, I want to upgrade it to like a masterwork, a holoscope," and then you can later upgrade it to exceptional, pinnacle, legendary, etc. So You have the choice. Who among you has the craft weapon skills? I don't think the captain has a craft.
No, I don't. I can craft a spaceship like a motherfucker, but I can't craft a weapon.
Yes,
to
you
save
will.
a
You
soul.
will.
I think
You
I have
will.
craft weapon. But I'm still not the best at it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I will need some help.
I can only do
Adding.
ammo. Rovo can only do ammo.
Yeah. So if you, Roro, if you want to make like ammunition,
Yeah, Roro needs to make 6
if you
more
want-
rounds. Like he
Yeah,
really, really needs like 12 rounds for the grenade launcher, and he wants to aim for like the master work class. But
you'll
is
have
that
to
gonna
roll.
require
You have to
rolling for it?
roll. Yeah. It's like the normal ones. You can just take your time and you can craft them throughout the day. But if you want like a better than normal, then you have to roll. So let me see here. Roll craft ammunition. Roll.
Hold on, I don't want to whisper this because this thing's got a trouble with whispering. Whisper no.
All right. I'm going to take us over to the battle screen. I know we're still in the battle. Black Knight, would you be able to switch us over to the town?
Yep.
Thank
Yep.
you.
I think I did.
Because that way, no, I am not in the town. I am still on the battle map.
Okay.
There we go. Now we're in the town. There we go. And so
risk
is
getting a
Damian
better-
Igorovich Volkov.
He's still recovering, and that's the sheriff still recovering in the hospital bay. And they tell you one of the kids tells you that he's still unconscious, but he's like most of his wounds. He's just a tough bastard.
Good.
Most of his wounds are like slowly generating, and probably in a few days he will wake up. But in a few days, their parents will be back. So he's not in any danger of actually dying. I mean, he's not looking super peachy either. But I mean, what can you say after you get blown up with a stealthy Tzaran bomb?
Good deal.
So Roro, you rolled that check. You try to craft
12. I want 12
If-
grenade launcher ammo.
If,
Okay.
by the way, we talked about the viewers boosting rolls. So if our guys if they want, they can boost your they can give you either another free roll for that crafting check, or they can give you like a boosting roll, which is like a bonus plus 3 to your roll.
So you guys just heard that from Black Knight. If anybody hears that from Black Knight, where you guys can help us, you guys can either go over to Rumble or you can go over to YouTube. And for $1, do not send in any more than $1 because it won't count for more than that. You guys can help us players here either re-roll or give us a bonus to what we rolled. So if you guys are interested in that, that is one of the things that we're trying to do to help you guys engage with us and join us on our journey, as well as voting for the things that we put down in the poll. So if that's something you guys are down for, just do a $1 super chat, and we'll make sure that goes to the player that you. And make sure when you send in that super chat, just type in the name of the player that you want it to go to, so that way there's no confusion at all. So yes, so that would be that is one thing. So if you guys want to do that, you're more than welcome to. And that is going to be a way for you guys to help us. But also you guys don't ever forget, you can always send in a $1 super chat to Black Knight to give him a reroll. So
Yeah.
it's not just for us; it's also for the DM. So
and
Yeah.
we thought about it, so we don't end up in a situation where this can be abused or break the game, or put the players characters in a situation that they would have to feel and think themselves beholden to somebody else's will. I have to say that these are their characters. They can like get some help from you guys, but their characters. It's their characters.
no, absolutely. All right.
So yeah, so if you guys want to help Roro make a better check and either boost his roll with a +3,
and you guys choose.
he
You can say
needs-
row reroll or row +3. What's up to you guys? Like
yeah.
row, you're gonna have to take whatever they give you. I'm sorry. So
It's their money.
and this is a new mechanic that we're trying out because I really want. We're really hoping that the chat who's here is able to engage with the chat or engage with us in our story, and hopefully you guys have a fun time with this. So, but yeah, outside of that, we can just we'll keep going. So the chat knows what to do now. So if they do, they do. If they don't, they don't. And that is either way is totally fine.
Okay.
So it's going to be.
Remind me. Yeah, remind me again,
Roro.
You want
launcher.
Let's see. You want ammunition, masterwork ammunition with an additional special effect, or a Mark 1 grenades that deal more dice of damage.
Yeah.
Mark 1? Okay. Okay. So right now it is
Hello?
okay.
Oh, there you guys are.
So right now your grenades for the grenade launcher do how many dice of damage do they do? Like 3d4 or something, or what is it?
3D. Hold on, window, where'd it go? So many tabs, so many windows.
Welcome to my life.
Right? Shit. It's a 3D4.
Yeah, so Mark 1 grenades, they will do I think 4d4.
Say that again.
One more die of damage.
4D4. All right, cool.
If I'm not mistaken, give me a second.
And
that is it.
12.
That is if you make the roll. If you make the roll, and 12, it's not gonna cut it. 12 will be enough for like normal regular grenades. So unless they boost your roll or give you a reroll.
Yeah. I'm not really counting on it. How much salvage would that count for?
You're using the explosives that you have, like it's a different type of salvage. That's like the ammunition, the broken grenades and other shit that were sabotaged. Remember, in the colony's weapon shack,
Mm-hmm.
and I think you have like about 20 ammunition salvage. So you will use 2 points of ammunition salvage, so you're left with 18 for 12 small grenades. So yeah. And unless you don't, like any of you, unless authored, unless you do not wish to roll a craft weapons check for whatever it is that you want for your weapon or for
I can
captain.
try it. With my minus
It's
one
not-
bonus, I can try it.
Yeah, it's not required. I'm just telling you that if you can, if you like, you can do it. If they want to boost your roll, they can do it.
Tonight's a
fuck
fun
it, I'm
night.
gonna go ahead and do it.
Oh God, he's gonna do it. Do it. Do it.
Can I do it?
Do it.
I'm guessing this is just a craft weapons roll.
Yeah.
Good luck. Good
Oh,
luck.
this is the first craft
Good luck.
weapons roll.
Oh boy.
Oh, look at that. Oh, it's better than hell
better.
yeah, dude.
Mm.
Better than what we
Actually,
got so
not
far.
terrible.
It's not terrible. It's a 14.
Take it.
Why
dude.
is it? Why is it -2 though? Why does it
know,
say
actually.
-2?
I don't see the -2. I just see the.
I see it.
14.
I
see
see it
it
too.
Yeah, you mouse over a craft weapon check. It says -2. Yeah, it's you
Was
both
it
got
like
-2s. What the?
if this is what I think it is, that's the penalty for not having tools.
Oh, it's
Oh.
not having artisans tools.
Oh.
Yeah, you
crap.
have them. You have the tools. So basically,
The Rose was
A
+2
12.
then.
yeah,
And
well,
Others is a
12,
16.
12, yeah, 12 is still not enough for a masterwork for Mark 1.
Need ammo for the
12 is 12 is enough for normal, right? So you basically craft normal.
Ultimate
ones.
Kahuna sent in a $1 super chat. I am assuming Ultimate Kahuna, you need to know, is it for a reroll or is it for a +3 for Othard? You've got to tell us if it's for a reroll or a +3. So that's what you got to do. So looks like you're getting a boost, man. The chat's deciding to boost Othard.
Oh, perfect.
+3. He says a +3.
Oh, nice. Okay, so Othard, roll me. Let's see. Roll me 1d100, and we'll see. I'm guessing this is for the captain's AK's holoscope, right? Or is it for something of your own?
Oh, this was what I was originally thinking was that this was going to be for one of my own attachments, but if we want, I do.
No. So this is for your Mauser. Okay. So which one? Which of the things that you wanted was it for?
I guess in that case it was originally my Mauser, but I can also try.
No. Don't change it right now.
Okay, it was my Mauser then.
Okay. So what is it? Is it for the special holster?
Yeah, it was for
Special
the
holster / stock. Okay. So I just rolled 1d100. Please. It's a special one. Okay. So so yeah, that's the thing you can make as an attachment, and firing mechanism. Okay. So all right. Firing mechanism. To automatic. As for automatic fire. Okay. I'll like if you want to roll for the firing mechanism too, it's okay, it's fine. But the holster / stock is unique. Roll the dice, so yeah.
I'm just
Perfect.
excited that we're all getting better weapons.
Let's try this again. See if we can keep the ball rolling. Normal artisan's tools. I don't get that penalty.
Oh,
Oh no!
Oh,
Why is
no.
It, what?
oh
Why
no!
is it one? Oh, okay.
He rolls a
I hate this
freaking
game.
1.
Ooh.
Yeah.
What is it?
Oh.
Okay.
At least it's not
So
a
it's-
natural one.
Oh
So
my
it's not
God.
it's not unique. It's just like a normal mechanism, and it's it probably has like how should I put it? Yeah, you have like the firing selector, and you can switch your pistol to like short bursts. Because
Ooh, he's got burst fire.
that's the
I
thing.
want burst fire.
Short. Well, you have them.
Yes.
You have it.
So I
it-
got the holster and now the firing mechanism.
Yeah.
Okay.
It gives like the holster gives you holster / stock gives you +1 to hit, and another bonus which I will check from my table and tell you later. And for the next session, you will know. So, but your firing mechanism is kind of like prone to jamming. So,
Oh shit.
This does help out a couple of things anyway. The extra +1 to hit is going to help a lot.
That's cool.
yeah, but that's only if you attach the like the metallic holster to the back of the handle of the pistol's handle.
Could I also try it? Is it something that I have to attach and it just stays that way, or can I unattach it and reattach
You
it?
can unattach it, like you have to say, I'm attaching it. So when you attach it, you'll get a +1 to accuracy. Yeah.
Okay. In that case, I'm gonna attach it to my particle beam pistol that I'm making, or getting a hold
Yeah,
of.
that's for your Mauser. That's you can't. It's it's unique for the Mauser, because you said you
Oh, I see.
you were yeah. Okay, so I'm guessing nobody else wants to roll any dice for the like.
We're scared to roll. We're frightened to roll. It's terrifying.
Well,
to
here's
roll.
the thing: is like, what
I don't
should
like
I roll? I
rolling.
don't have a craft
Oh.
weapon, so if I want
Oh.
to do the craft hollow scope and the rifling on my gun, what do I roll?
Well, since you don't have the skills,
Yeah.
you could
Like,
one of the like you get help from the people, the villagers. So you don't spend more times, like more hours than you need to. And basically you have a party member who has the trained skill, which is altered, and he basically has helpers who help him. If he wishes to roll, you can boost his roll with your captain's skill,
which is a +1 right now, or did it
+1.
go up?
Yeah,
it's a +1 right now. Yeah,
it's a
Othard, would you mind doing me a favor, lad?
I can try. What is it?
Well, you see, I know how to fly a spaceship, but I don't exactly know how to upgrade. my jar here, and it'd be really helpful if you wouldn't mind. Would you mind helping me? I craft a holoscope and maybe get some better rifling on this thing, so that way I can actually hit something next time.
Please help him
Not at
out there.
all.
Please help him. He needs all the help he can get.
I'll see what I can do.
All right, and I will help Othard with a +1 to his roll.
Yeah, and if the viewers want to boost your roll, they can.
All right.
Oh God.
You guys can either give us a reroll or a +3. Oh, please do well. Please do well. Please do well. +1. Don't forget to add a +1. Ooh, that's not bad.
Ooh,
That's not
okay,
It's not
bad.
even counting the +1, so it's 18.
Oh, it's 18.
Okay.
Ooh, that's not bad. That's not bad.
Okay, so alter the roll again, D100. Let's see if the whole scope, okay. So that's Elugene.
Ooh, I'm gonna get a
AKA
holoscope. I'm getting a holoscope. Wait. The
It's
way that
unique.
you work, Othar, it's like watching magic. How do you do that?
To be frank with you, I don't even quite know myself.
I was just gonna say you have such big hands and that's such a small scope. It's
Yes, tools. Yes, tools.
I have a weird feeling that was a little bit more personal than intended.
Don't mind disregarding what I said earlier in the battle. It's not exactly the size, but how you use it. I just clank again.
This is getting awkward. I'm going to recharge my shield.
Yeah. What about the rifling?
I think I'll go
I
charge
didn't mean
shield.
it that
Wait,
way.
no, that now it's getting weirder too.
I didn't mean it that way. Fuck.
Elgene, I think you infected us all with that speech pattern.
Yeah.
Y'all
Okay, so
y'all are
the
sick in the
second
head. That's
thing.
not what I meant at all. Hey, he's a 15-foot fucking Asgardian working on a scope meant for a guy my size. I was just saying he's pretty good at it.
Like I said, it's not the size, it's how you use it.
Okay, you sir are taking what I said way too the fuck far.
But you said it. You're the captain, you're the boss. Keep clanking.
Oh, my shenanigans is tingling. My shenanigans is tingling, you
Hey,
fucker.
Othard, I've got a quick question. Would anything go over your head?
Oh boy.
Oh,
Roll me shenanigans skill check.
Shit.
boys.
I gotta roll a shenanigans skill check. Oh god.
Building up.
Oh, I gotta find and make sure that I remember that. So my shenanigans. What was shenanigans? Do we remember what skill? I don't think I programmed it in last time. You know what? Let me just roll a regular dice. Just tell me what regular dice you want me to roll for shenanigans. And I'll roll
wisdom check.
wisdom. Okay, I'll just roll a wisdom check.
There you go.
There you go.
Ooh, not bad.
That's a good number.
It's a +0. I don't have anything to shenanigans yet.
Yeah,
so.
I know, but it's I mean, I'll tell you later. I'll tell you later. So author, if you want, you can do this another role for your captain's new rifle barrel. If you like.
I
Well,
will
I
be
can't
adding
make any
And
promises. I'll try.
we're finished with like everything, we can go.
All
All
right.
right. 4 times the charm, as they say.
Oh, please. No, with the +1, I'm also helping him.
Yeah, so I guess that's 13.
If they want to beef the role, they can do.
You know
They
it's
can do
bad
it.
when it's bad when the DM's like, "Hey, chat, these guys need help."
Well, they're like, this is the beginning of their journey. Come on. I mean,
Help our pitiful rolls.
Oh god.
And the rolls aren't terrible. The rolls aren't well.
Well,
we
yeah.
had one terrible roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's say that
To be fair,
your
Walter
like
is not the
firing
brightest tool in the
mechanism.
shed, or sharpest tool in the shed.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he is skilled. He is skilled too.
Skilled.
He knows how to work with set tools.
All right. And Black Knight, if you wouldn't mind sending me the information on how the holoscope and the rifling augments my weapon, so I can put that into where I need
You
to put
just add them in your well, you're not gonna be shooting the add them in your inventory so you know that you have like a unique holoscope.
I think we're gonna-
Just add it in the inventory.
Ultimate Kahuna just sent in $1. Ultimate Kahuna, what is the dollar for? Is that for the +3? Is it for a reroll? What are we going for here, buddy?
+3 is better.
I think it's for a +3 if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, just let us know. If you send it in, let us know, and then let us know who it's for. Reroll. Oh shit, he wants to reroll. Oh fuck, we're rolling the dice.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay, Alter.
Oh shit.
Okay, Alter.
Oh, this is
on the
going to be
edge.
interesting. Pulling up craft weapon.
Oh god,
Oh,
I'm
no.
kind of fucking.
I know, like living on the edge. What's it gonna be? It's gambling.
For the best, plan for the worst.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Okay.
Ah, that's too bad.
Okay.
could've been worse.
It's a normal battle.
Oh
Yeah, the
no.
game. That's the
It's
fun
a
of it.
normal roll. At least it's normal. So my scope and my rifling should my rifling should function normally. Thank God.
Hey, look on the bright side. At least it looks more reliable than my firing mechanism. That thing looks like it's about to jam any second now.
Well, you have big hands, sir. You need smaller hands to work on the
Okay.
tiny bits.
Well, if you have a shrink
Yeah.
around, I could always use it.
AK plus.
Look, I'm not gonna work on this. I don't want to get stuck in a gun barrel, okay?
Chuck's getting stuck in things again.
Oh no.
No,
Oh no, I'm not getting stuck in it this time.
No.
I had to get
that
the
is
oil.
the goal here.
Oh god.
Oh boy.
That's-
Okay, so yeah, that's like
that's-
I'm a note of aeroplane stuff. Okay.
Did we make a note that Roro crafted a grappling hook for his armor? He's got
Yeah,
brand new grappling hook.
yeah.
All right. That should be fun. Practical.
Yes, okay. All right. So you spend the day tolling in the like the garage where the crafting station is. Most of the time it's sifting through all the bits of looted gear and weapons that you took from the bodies of your enemies to find probably the best bit that then could be fed into the machine, and the person operating it, in this case altered, can use the machine to reshape this bit into a part for the upgrade that you want to have to craft, and so. Of course, for a time he steps away from the crafting station so that Roro can assemble his grenades for his grenade launcher's magazine. Then he fills the magazines because he picked the empty magazines from the battlefield. That's because like they can be fucking reused, just like Elogene's. By the way, Elogene, you can you can refill your magazines for the AK from your from the ammunition box in your backpack, which I think you said that you were doing.
I've already been pulling from that, so we
yeah.
be.
So you're
should be good, I
basically you're
think.
fine. Like you had some rest, you ate, and you slept through the night. Unless you don't want to do anything else, we are going to travel to. You're gonna hop on the bike, and on the next morning, on the morrow, just first light, you leave the village in the direction of the crater.
Yeah. What day are we on? Day 4?
Yeah,
Yeah,
this day.
day 4. Holy shit. That's
I must say, this has been a productive last 3 days.
it's kind of sad those guys flew into my nuke.
Yeah,
Yeah.
those they did a number on it. I'm sorry to say.
It was beautiful.
Technically, it's it was the colony's nuke. But yeah, Magic Chan is in the chat.
Yeah.
A lot of people are in the chat. Hello.
Hello.
Um,
All right.
Slavers
so
owe them an
I am so freaking ready. I am so freaking ready to go.
Oh, by the
get
way,
this ship finally.
I want to. Can you, by the way, let's say, do another poll, or just one?
I can only do one at a time, but if we are comfortable with what the chat wants to name our new shuttle, I can close that poll. But if you guys are new, go into the chat and make sure that you guys vote for what you want the shuttle to be named, and we will get back to the role play.
Yeah. So I wanted I wanted us to have another poll for Otter's bike, because it can have a sidecar, and then it will be fucking hilarious because this is a large bike. It's a fucking large bike.
All right,
and
so
you can have like 2 adult humanoids can sit
send
in the sidecar.
Send what you want in the gilded, and then I'll copy and paste it in the chat, and we'll just get a live reaction poll. So send to me what you
Until this point, everyone's just been riding on my shoulders.
So
no.
no.
We've been riding on your
just
back seat, dude. You've got a back seat.
Basically,
on that bike.
what this sidecar can will give all of you guys is that you can ride with more comfort, and the bike can carry more loot. And the thing is that the sidecar has another slot for a weapon. It has a slot for a large machine gun, Asgardian size machine gun, or something else. Maybe it won't be a machine gun. Maybe it will be a laser gun, or I don't know, maybe a missile launcher or something. But he already has a missile launcher, so it will kind of just a teeny bit slow down his speed with just one, so he's not gonna be.
Right, well, let's do it.
He's
this
not
way.
gonna be.
Tell me what you want to do, and I believe we have the name. We have the name for our ship when we get it. So I will end the poll here.
The back end. I knew it. I fucking knew it. I knew it. It's gonna be Elduon. Yeah.
Yep, Elduon. So Elduon is, and I will make sure to send that into our group chat here. All right, so we've got the name. Let me know what the next poll is going to be, guys. You're helping choose our adventure. So as soon as Black Knight sends me that info, we'll get you another poll in the chat so you guys can choose our adventure. And until then.
Okay, so if everyone wants that sidecar, I will. When you go back, when you return, and finally, Otter can sit on his chair, on his little folding chair, and work on his right, enjoy this awesome Zundap large motorbike, he will build that sidecar. And that sidecar, it can be removed. I mean, if he wants to ride solo and don't like.
Okay. All right. The poll is up. Chat, let us know. She says, should Othard get a
Yeah.
sidecar?
All right.
I'm just looking at my bike in the meantime, going, "Oh, what have they done to you, those push bum bastards?"
But I don't know. Someone has to operate that gun if you.
As
You
long
know
as that
what?
gun shoots grenades, I think I know the guy.
You
that
know
would...
what? You know what? He can grab because he's an Asgardian, and the weapons, the handguns he uses are he can grab handguns that are built for power armor mechs. You can actually have like occupy that slot on the sidecar with, let's say, I don't know. We'll think of something like the machine gun is, yeah, okay. He's a biker. Bikers always have a shit ton of guns. And it's gonna be kind of awesome if you want to have let's say a gyrojet machine. We'll see. Okay. That's gonna be horrifying. Pretty much.
But it's going to be truly magnificent.
It's gonna be fun.
Just picturing a bike with like a giant jet engine mounted to the side of it instead of a sidecar.
Right.
And Roro being in the sidecar, just grinning ear to ear.
Yeah.
I see like just an RPG turret and rower just like.
By the way, you can have multiple weapons for that slot.
That actually sounds.
It doesn't have to be one weapon. It's like okay. So you leave the village on the 4th day in the morning, early morning, and you drive off and rising sun with the rising sun, and there is a choice here to be made. Would you like to drive with a normal speed, or try to rush it? And by the way, the fuel, the Scintilline that it's in the village. I mentioned that they had like a barrel full of Scintilline. It's half empty because your bike is kind of large, and everyone is riding the same bike, and it's like loaded with shit. So and you've been pushing it the last few times to move faster
in combat. Yep.
Yeah.
Othard, lay off the gas a little bit on this one. We don't know what we're going to run into. We might need to make sure that we can serve.
I just cock my head while we're driving as I'm like slowing up on the gas. I just have this disappointed look on my face.
Tuck, you need to scan the area for that cloak signature of these beige corporation, the beige company that's in the area too. We still haven't found them.
The Tazaran beige team?
Beige team.
Yeah, their specific weird like scanning for their
cloak signature,
I believe it was. And I know we have their secret thing. I don't know if I can scan for that too, but
I mean, if they're in the area, if they're running next to your bike, you will definitely they will definitely leave like like a radiation signature decay
Okay.
from the cloak. So
Sweet. Oh, I hope we find
Nice.
those. I hope we find those
oh,
guys and kill them
one
too.
thing.
What in Minecraft?
One thing.
Yep.
I have to ask everyone, what are your scanning capabilities again? Who has what kind of scanner?
Scan. I
Who
don't
has-
have any kind of scanner.
Oh, okay. So
Scout visor is what I
Okay.
have.
okay, so you have a scout visor. Anyone else?
No,
I have scouting goggles, but then again, I'm driving.
No. It means that you like you can use them to scan for the ghosts. That's what.
Oh,
I'm
oh,
asking,
I see.
sorry. Yeah.
Scout visor works for spotting ghosts, right?
Any scanner works for that.
Okay.
So
Yeah, everyone's got spotting.
I also have
Scanning.
spotting. I do have a spotting skill as well.
yeah, no, scout visor is like the range magnification goggles. It's
And
not a
they get
scanner.
that for,
You actually need, if you want like the proper scanner, you actually need the scanning visor. It says there in the name, scanning visor.
While we're driving, can I roll a spot check to see if I see anything out of the norm that would? I'm looking for the beige team. Can I roll a spot check to see if I can see anything that would make me think they're around?
Before that, since you're going there with technically with just one party member with a scanner, the villagers loan you two of their normal hand scanners. So any of you want to grab one of them?
I'm down. Othard's driving, so he probably shouldn't be on his fucking phone. Othard, give me the. Oh, no, I've got the scanner. Keep your eyes ahead.
Oh, sorry, I was distracted. What? I was just getting ahead. Nothing dangerous, you know.
Yeah, I'm only riding with you. Keep your eyes on. Keep your eyes ahead.
Very well. I just toss it back to him, knowing
Yeah,
full well that
so-
we're going high speed.
The hand scanner can be operated with a weapon in your other hand. It's just not. I mean, it should be like a small weapon, like a pistol or a
Okay.
machine gun or anything else.
Everyone should have the other one.
Yeah, I think Rower should absolutely have the other one. I'm assuming just standard rolls, nothing plus or minus, nothing like that.
Yeah. Just use your computer use. Yeah.
Oh, use computer use. Okay.
Yeah, that's
Okay, cool.
That's it.
All right. So if that's the case, then while we're cruising down the road, I will use my computer use to see if I see anything. Oh, fuck me sideways. God bless it, man.
Okay.
Oh.
Let's see.
Well, it looks like the
Yeah, you scan around. You scan around while the bike moves. It's not moving like super duper fast. You see just like the usual stuff. The normal radiation like background, which is a bit higher because you kind of detonated the thermonuclear device. It's now in close orbit. But other than that, you don't see anything else. Like you know the signature, the cloaking signature of the like the Tazaran beige team. It's like you don't see it anywhere. You see some like vehicle trucks in the dirt, but these are Terran trucks, like trucks from wheeled machines like yours, and like these are probably some like farming equipment. They don't look like even like military equipment, like some cars, even maybe small trucks, something like that. It's nothing out of the ordinary. You're just being cautious. Royce is just being cautious and like waving his scanner around and looking. Oh, okay. So
It looks like everything's clear so far.
So I
Something's
can
wrong.
use my
I
scout
get that
visor
feeling.
to. Sorry, I'm able to use my scout visor to see the ghosts, correct? And I want to crack at like actually giving a bit of scouting.
the scout visor is just a range magnification device, not a scanning. Unless your visor is a special one,
TOS.
which I think it is.
Oh, it
Not
was.
just a
I was gonna say
normal.
he's scanned for us before.
I know. I thought he did.
Yeah.
No,
I think he mentioned. I think he mentioned that his this was like one of the dual purpose goggles, which is specialized. It's a scanner and range modification.
Probably is.
Yeah. I think it is. I think it is because we talked about it before the earlier. I just kind of I'm just specifying like for the normal scout visor that is just a range magnification viewing device, which just allows you to spot better, to see better, and it's just like these electronic binoculars in Star Wars that they were using. So yeah, yours is twice as expensive. And if you want to upgrade it, it's gonna cost you more. But
way more.
yeah, but it's useful. Yeah. So you want to look around. You want to spot first, probably, just because this is one of the primary things that the scout does. And to spot from afar, so roll a spot check first and then scan.
Okay. And that so spot check, then computers check. Got
Yep.
it.
Spot check and computer check.
And guys, if you want, you can.
Holy shit!
You
You
won't
can
need
go.
Yeah.
You can
Yeah.
go for a bio.
Something from Dickies.
One second.
Pork sandwiches.
Wow.
Okay. Oh.
Apparently
Yes.
somebody's getting sandwiches. I don't know what's going on there.
Heard pork sandwiches. I'm like, oh, I'm hungry.
God. A 28, dude. How do you always roll like that?
So Thuck, you look around and you see.
Sorry about that.
You see something, and you like use maximum magnification, zoom, and you see something like a very small puff of like not puff, but like black smoke in the far distance, and it's probably a little bit off course, maybe like a few kilometers off course, but it looks like freshly crushed something. It could be just like one of the hull pieces of the destroyed pirate slaver starship. It could be something else. It could be maybe one of their escape pods. You don't know.
All right. Looks like we got a little bit of something in the distance over yonder. A little puff of smoke. Could be a crash bit of material from the ship. Could be escape pod. If you want to go check it out, we can head a couple clicks that way.
Are you able to scan
You
to
say,
see if we can get
Eugene?
more information?
Already on it. He says as he activates his computer skill to hopefully figure that out.
Yay. Computer skill.
Your use.
Holy
Okay,
shit.
so you scan in your vicinity while the bike is moving. You just detect like a slightly elevated radiation background and nothing else. There is nothing else. There is
That is
no
nuke
cool.
debris.
It's nuke debris.
Yep.
It's gotta be.
But I have to say that your scanner does not extend like the range of your scanning, the scanning function of your goggles. It does not extend that far, like that many kilometers ahead, where that thing is smoking. So you have no fucking idea what it is.
Yeah.
You have to actually drive there and see it. Like when you drive there,
local-
yeah.
Okay. I was about to say, as a note, I'm going to need to get closer to actually pick up anything, nearby with the actual scanner. Everything else is, a bit, like I can spot things at a far distance, but I can't scan things at a far distance, at least not with a small scanner such as the one on my head.
Well, considering we just blew a couple things out of the sky within the last few days, unless there's anything more suspicious, I say we stay on course and go find this this old shuttle of my people.
I agree.
I mean, might as well, I guess.
In that case, I just rev up the gas, then immediately slow back down to normal.
Oh,
as we
third,
get
I
closer.
told you to knock it the fuck off.
But it was for dramatic effect.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, dramatic waste of gas is what it
And
is.
you look like you look at the fuel gauge is like just tingling.
You have to admit, I do look pretty cool. Or we look cool.
You
Wouldn't
look
say
like
you're pretty
Wait a minute.
fly for a white guy.
pretty fly for an Asgardian guy.
There you go.
Damn
Oh,
straight.
Okay, so you drive. You ignore that puff of smoke, and you continue. Like a few hours pass. I think I told you that it would take you if you walked. It would take you 3 days to get to the crater, but in a vehicle it will take you just 1 day. So you gingerly drive around like some smaller terrain features. You see where the locals had planted trees. You even like drive past a couple of spots that look quite scenic. Like there is a place where they have they made like a small temporary camp like for a barbecue, and it's under a natural formation, like a rocky formation, which looks like an arc. And they kind of like made it there, and you see it. They had like it's just like a simple fireplace made of stones, and that's it. So you continue on your way, and then you roll spot checks.
Uh-oh.
Oh, shit.
You're a scout. You're a scout.
Tells us to roll shit. This isn't fair.
Your scout has an advantage. Your scout has an advantage because he already saw something.
So what am I getting? Well, I'll just roll and then you tell me what I
Yeah.
get
Yeah.
to add to it.
Otter is
Oh,
not
no.
looking around. He's looking at his road. He's driving. He's like, no.
Oh fuck.
Damn it, the smell of barbecue made me hungry.
Ooh.
Well, Tuck, you see the same, like there is same smoke that you saw like a few hours earlier. It's the same colors of like same hue of black, and but it's almost you barely notice it. Elgin, and you also see something like smoldering, but you don't like, you assume it's probably like debris from the ship, but Tuck, you are 100% sure that this is the same kind of smoke. So if it if it was like just a small piece of debris, after a day and a half and a night, it would not no longer be like smoldering. It should be like, you realize as a scout that that's probably something fell recently, and recently I mean like in a few hours maybe. So that thing is like, again, it's just like away from your intended route, but this time it's much closer. It's not a couple of kilometers away, it's much closer. It's probably like 5-6 minutes away with the bike.
Oh wow, that's really close. We're talking like within visual. I mean, 5-6 minutes. That's only a couple of miles. That's visual sight.
Yeah, it's like behind the hill, a small rocky hill. And mind you, you're not riding on a road. There are no roads here. You're just, it's your dirt. Okay.
You said I kind of notice it too.
Yeah.
'Cause I know obviously not as good as Tuck, but like Tuck, you see that over there?
Yeah, I see it. I think that's the same thing that I spotted out there a little bit ago.
Burning for this long?
I don't think so. Don't think anything could have been burning this long, at least. So probably fire. Maybe somebody fired something off. Thinking at this point we should probably check it out, just in case, because that could be our beige team.
Damn it. I don't yeah, my curiosity's piqued at the very least. Roro, Othard, what are you thinking? Do you see that out in the distance?
Well, I was thinking barbecue. Oh, yeah, that does look rather suspicious.
Wait, what are you looking at? I don't see what you're talking about.
And probably because there is dust everywhere, Roro is like
I'm just gonna go with
cleaning
these
his
shorts.
goggles. He's like,
It's a
The view on the shoulder is pretty cool, but it's pretty dusty.
you might have to grow a couple more inches to see what we're talking about, Roro.
Roro
You can
just had to
always
like
stand on
look
my
around
shoulders.
over its big head to the backside of it, like left or something like that. Talk about this smoke up there. Oh man. You're the captain. You got to make the call.
Let's check it out. Let's make sure that no one's in trouble. What do you think?
and by the way, this is like you always have to remember that you're basically on top of Altered's back. You're riding either on his shoulder or like in his backpack, which is frankly hilarious. So yeah, it you veer away. You climb the hill, and after like a few minutes, you have full view of this, and what it looks like, it's part of a shuttle space shuttle, but it's something that you've already seen. It looks familiar. And when you get closer, your suits, like, they have a small warning device which blinks, gives you like a radiation warning when you enter an area with much more like elevated than the normal radiation. And then you could, those among you who
Othard, hit the
have
brakes.
scanners
Fine.
can scan and see what exactly it is. But it does look like that part of the shuttle does look familiar.
All right, pull out scanners, guys. We need to figure out what's going on here. We got rad warnings going off like crazy, and I'm not quite sure. Why does
I
that
get
ship
a
look
bad
familiar?
feeling about this.
I also have a bad feeling about this.
That piece of the shuttle that we blew up, the nuke.
What would I have to roll? Would it be a knowledge check to try to remember the shuttle? I've got knowledge of spaceships. Can I roll it?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, you
rolling. Please, for the love of God. Ho!
And whoever is scanning, they should also.
Oh my
roll
God.
that. Yeah.
Roll it. Roll that vehicle.
Yeah. So I roll a knowledge check. I'm also going to roll computer use for my scanner as well.
I guess I'll be
So,
doing the same.
but you will. I'll ask you to scan for different things. One of you probably should scan for the radiation, and like the next person should scan for something else.
How about life forms?
So you're not
life forms.
Yeah, I'll scan for life forms. So
I'll
that would
scan
be
radiation.
computer use. Sure.
I'll scan radiation.
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, and
So
mine's for life forms.
Scan for any signs of life. I'll scan for radiation. Roro, I want you to scan for any sort of, I don't know, cloaking devices.
Already on it, boss.
And for demolitions,
What's that?
do I gotta use a computer use?
Yes.
Or do I use
computer use.
demolitions? Computer use.
You can't
Are
use.
you sure we shouldn't
demolitions.
turn around? I don't mean to sound superstitious, but ghosts, they and I never got along. Let's just say that much.
What's my computer use?
It should be on skills. It should be very bottom.
So
it's under skills, and mine's at the very, very bottom on the. Unless you don't have it, do you have computer use? They should.
everyone has computer.
Everyone should. Right, but I thought it was beyond the sea with everything else.
No, down all the way at the bottom. You had to add it. It's all the way at the bottom.
Okay, so
I have boarding, demolitions, drive, tactics, athletics, and knowledge vehicle.
Oh, you don't. Oh, you didn't get computer use in there.
You didn't add it. Okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
now
you should add it. Yeah, you should add it. It's governed by your.
It's based on intelligence.
Yeah. So what you like the longer you Eugen, the longer you look at this bent piece of hull, you remember the vehicle when it was still flying, and that's unmistakably that's the slavers cloaking shuttle, which they like when you arrived. If you remember, they flew away after loading their tank, and then they flew away. So
this is the shuttle that Mary showed me in that scope when she first contacted us. This is the shuttle.
And then the radiation is the exact same type of your nuke, the missile, the torpedo that you fired at the ship. So it was hit while its shield was set at cloak, and this is why there are like warps, specific warps which you recognize as a person who is very knowledgeable. starships, and you know that when the shield is switched, like a cloaking shield is switched to into cloaking mode, and they get hit by an explosion or anything, there is a huge chance that the field, the cloaking field, could warp the hull and deal significant damage to it. Like, so yeah, that's that's a piece of that shuttle which also got hit by the torpedo. So you didn't see it because it was cloaked. It was obviously outside the ship, because if it was inside, it would have been destroyed together with the ship. But it also got destroyed. It just crash landed and fell apart. You
scanned
Tuck,
for life
your
forms? Tuck scanned
yeah,
for
your
life forms.
yeah, he like you notice that there were life forms. There were like crew inside the shuttle. You find traces of badly degraded by the radiation DNA, and you can make up about 4 people. Also, you realize that the shuttle was there are marks on the shuttle from big mechanic arms, and this is consistent with
From the inside or
something
from
like
the outside?
from the inside and from the outside, meaning someone kind of probably while the shuttle was getting blown up or like burning through the atmosphere, someone piloting a power armor, they kind of punched through the hull and jumped. Yeah, that's what you find.
Does
But
Tuck
around
see that, or does
this
Tuck give us that information?
Well, I mean, the information, but looks like during free fall, one of them popped out of this thing. I think it was probably the boss. What I've been thinking.
White.
You think the captain escaped in this drop pod? You think he's in the air
Or
again?
pilot. That's like pilot power armor, was it?
Mhm.
Yeah, pilot
So-
power armor. I'm not sure who specifically in Dissentry, units wear pilot power armor, but
I can probably tell
definitely-
you. I can roll on knowledge spaceships or knowledge alien races.
No,
Sorry, knowledge.
it's not gonna help you. Like
Yeah.
anyone with the pilot skill can
So-
operate
You're,
this mech.
that's still him. Though.
so you're telling me there's a possibility that one of these bastards made it out alive?
I'm thinking probably minimum of one. Minimum
Yeah.
of one. Could be more.
Yeah, because the shuttle can either carry in the cargo compartment. This is a much smaller shuttle. It can either carry this like light tank or a power armor mech. So
Tuck.
basically, that's what happened. It was carrying the power armor mech, and the power armor mech were like ripped a hole from the inside, so they could escape. And it could be anyone with a piloting skill can fly this. So yeah.
Tuck, are you able to remote into the telecommunicate, or not, I guess not telecom? Are you able to radio in to the comm system and the scanning system of the village from here?
Yep, you can.
If you can remote in, I'd like you to perform a scan with their scanners and try to scan the planetoid for what would a mech suit give off a certain radiation signature?
It is probably still irradiated with the radiation
Okay.
that you just
Awesome.
detected.
So
yeah.
we're looking for a trail or something with a similar. Okay, try
All
try
right.
to find anything with the radiation signature that came off of
Matches
our nuke.
this. Yeah.
So,
All right, I'll give it a shot. I can't
God,
tell
I hope
if
you can
it'll work,
remote.
but
Yeah, I hope you can remote. Good.
yep. He said I
Oh.
can, so I'm rolling. Am I just rolling one computer use or two?
Just one. It's gonna take some time because you're patching through, and there is still like the radiation left over from the explosion, which
Can
will
I'm gonna add to that
Yeah.
computer use check. I'm gonna give him a +1.
yeah.
I need to
Okay.
see.
So, you detect a shit ton of debris, because if you remember, the ship
Yeah.
kind of was,
Well, they
was
flew into my nuke.
blown up.
No, they
Yeah,
they flew
it
into
flew.
I don't
in-
know why you keep doing this, Black Knight. You were there. We all
Yes,
remember. They
yes, I
flew
know, I
into
know.
my.
Okay. So basically, the scan is inconclusive. You detect a lot
Does
of debris.
any-
All of them are irradiated, and none of them is moving.
Yeah. Okay.
I knew that you're gonna ask.
Yeah, I was gonna ask that question.
So yeah,
Yeah, boss. Looks like everything that's irradiated isn't moving. So if either he stopped or is somewhere below ground, cave
If
would
I-
do probably just fine.
Patch me. Let's patch through to Mary. I have a question to ask her.
All
all
right.
right.
I open up the comm link to Mary then.
Mary, I have a question for you. I need to find your best specialist in town to help Tuck. We're looking for something, and he needs a little bit of help from you guys. Would you be able to help us with that?
Yes. What kind of specialist? I mean, she's a bit of like she's a little bit confused. Like,
I would like you to
What's-
find somebody. I want you to find your best scanner, the guy who knows how to run or the girl who knows how to run that comm system and your scanning systems the best, because I need that person to work with Tuck to locate someone for us. We're looking for a radiation signature and coupled with a life form. And I would like them to help Tuck out, please.
she gets even more confused. She says, but didn't you just did that? I mean, your guy is the best guy.
And we might have
Yeah.
had
I think what
we
he's
might have had a
wanting
little trouble
is-
because we were going in remotely. And
Well, no. I think, and if you want me to be honest, I think what we need, Mary, is just somebody to keep an eye on it. Honestly, I'll set it up so that way, if you just have somebody looking on it, and one of the radiation signatures starts running around, then you can call in and tell us. How's that sound?
She says, "Oh, yeah. That sounds like something we can do, and then we'll call you.
All right.
We'll immediately alert you if any of these signatures moves."
There, that should. And do I have to do another computer check, or is it already set
No,
up for them?
no.
Okay.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's fine.
So that should, with that all set up, they should be able to tell us if if one of those signatures starts running around, or if a new one pops up. That should handle our, little scanning issue.
thank you, Tuck.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
No problem. So,
Okay. All right. So you get away from there before you soak too much radiation. I mean, if you were, let me just tell you this: like, if you were not wearing this space age high tech suits, you'd be suffering mild radiation poisoning by now.
Well, that's a good thing.
It's always good to
All
know.
right.
Yay, future, yay.
Yay, future.
Um,
Othar, do you
so-
want to get us back
so-
on course to the shuttle?
Yeah, you're pretty close to the crater now. It's probably like a few hours, but the night will fall, and you'll have to make a decision if you want to climb down the crater during nighttime.
Absolutely the fuck not.
You can't. It's like don't be angry at the DM for trying.
Kikoman sends in a $1 super chat. Thank you so much. What is that $1 for, Kikoman?
If you're doing
I mean,
$1
if you guys
ones,
want to go down the crater.
Oh, he's giving a free roll. Okay.
He is giving a free reroll. However that works. Okay, so does that go to the next person who rolls,
Yeah,
or?
thank you.
Oh, that's for me. Oh, thank you,
Oh.
good sir.
Oh, fuck.
Thank you, good sir.
All right, you know what? Yeah, I'll like. Yeah. Oh shit. Fuck.
Good.
All right, so
Okay,
Black Knight
okay.
gets a free reroll. Fuck.
Yes. So, you see
Oh wait, I'm sorry.
nothing
Did the
out
guys,
of the
guys,
ordinary.
do you want to climb down
No.
in and not at
No.
night? No.
No.
Okay.
No.
no.
They want to do climb down roll.
No. We're not climbing
Well,
down in that
I
fucker.
don't no, I don't think that's
Or
gonna be a
daylight.
good thing.
Yeah.
Daylight.
We were already told this fucker was haunted. I want it to be bright and sunny outside, and I swear to God, if you make me roll to see if the weather is fucking good, I'm gonna be pissed. It's like, turns out it's a dark and stormy day.
I don't have like I'm rolling for the weather, but certain environments, I mean, this planetoid has a pretty much like a very stable weather patterns, and it's the summer. It's like maybe if it was like the winter or I don't know. That's not consider. I mean, it's hot here. It's not humid. It's like dry hot, and you have these a little bit more barren spots on the planetoid where you have like the more rocky areas where you get like these almost like what was that place in the US with the strange desert, quote unquote desert, that has only shrubs and very small crooked trees, and it's like everything is red dust. Almost everything is red dust and rocks. I can't remember
Which one.
Yeah, I was gonna say
which one. I mean,
there's
I don't
actually
know.
there's
South
Death
America,
Valley.
South,
I mean, Arizona's got
yeah,
some stuff
something
like
like yeah,
New
something like that.
Mexico
Something.
has a lot
But
like
it's
that.
not like the
Hobby
planetoid is not. It has just a few areas like this, because it has been terraformed, and they had planted trees everywhere. But like, yeah, you still have these small areas. You're not in one of them. You just passed one of these areas where I said like the rocky arc and the stone circled fireplace made like for barbecuing. But yeah, the problem here is that there is dust, a lot of dust. You're just driving through the dirt and the dust. There is no road, but since the bike is large and it's very powerful and the tires are large, you have no problem with terrain like reversibility. So it's
so do we make camp for the night?
At
we get a
sunset,
rest
yeah. At sunset,
so let's get a rest.
You reach the outer edges of that crater, and it's a very old crater. It's probably thousands of years old. It was created by something that hit the planetoid while said planetoid was not terraformed and not had any atmosphere or anything. And but I mean, you know what happens when you already have atmosphere and rain and weather and like the temperature changes. Then you have like some erosions. So when you looked at the scan data, because you did scan the place, that's how you found the shuttle. Captain Algin, you have the scan data, and you know that there is a spot on the other side of the crater which has collapsed. Like one of the walls of the crater, a small part of it, has collapsed down and created like a sort of a ramp, which it has like the rocks are covered with dirt and such. It's a bit dangerous, but if Altered wills it, he can attempt to drive down inside the crater with the bike.
Altered, take a look at that scan for me. I'm sending it over to you. Tell me what you think. Is that some? Are you able to navigate that for expediency, or do you think we should hold back and do it on foot?
Does it look drivable?
It's
to,
dangerous.
What does he have to roll?
He could roll, let's say, knowledge vehicles and try to ascertain that if he's zoned up can make it.
All right, let's see. I think I have knowledge vehicles. I should, by all means.
You fucking should.
You fucking should.
A fucking space backer.
Fuck off. God, fuck.
Like I said, Altered's the sharpest tool in the shed.
You could, if you like Alter to reroll this, you could send him a reroll.
Oh God. Well, hopefully chat loves you, Altered, because.
And I will use the Kikuman. I will use the Kikuman's free reroll later. When I start stabbing you.
He's gonna save it for when he stabs us. Kikuman
touching you.
Right.
When I do the special ghost touch.
The fuck you are. You ain't gonna special.
When he makes
touch.
that when he makes that like vehicles roll
touch.
to make that guess, like as the boss man's telling us, can I roll a knowledge vehicles to see if I figure out if it's a good idea or not?
And you guys can like work together. Yeah, that'd be cool.
At the moment, I'm just rubbing my chin, not really knowing if it's doable or not, but just kind of acting suave and acting like
okay.
I'm sorry. I know how to build characters at 3.5. Okay, you just gotta have high intelligence, so that way you get more skill points.
Yeah, and your class is a skill monkey also, and
yeah, there's also that.
That's a racism.
Yep.
Yeah. You said you were okay with it.
No,
I said I was okay with my ship being supremacist.
Oh, so you're okay with your military supremacism, but not with the bunny supremacism. How dare you? How dare you, sir?
I mean,
okay.
I'm good with it. What was that?
Who's racist now?
About us as guardians, huh? It's not easy being tall.
It's not easy flipping tanks over. Let me tell.
Yeah,
my tank flipping
really hard.
My tank flipping compression, no pressure.
That's hilarious.
Work out more. And then there's the you always have to shop in big and tall. You know.
Yeah. You're not shopping at XXX. You're shopping at 10x. It's like,
and they have weight discrimination. You know, you can't just buy one seat on an airplane.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, he weighs about a ton.
Build stuff ready for Asgardians.
Yeah.
Let's give Black Knight.
Yeah. That's true. So So what your role says is that if he was not, if you guys were not riding on his back, and like he was just all alone on his motorbike, he could make this this descent down and up eventually, but it would be it's not gonna be a super safe roll. So it's gonna be a dangerous, like potentially quite dangerous drive check. But if you are in a pinch, then it's like it's probably, if it's something that you're forced to do, he could drive up and down this slope.
How long would it take us to just hoof it on foot?
Probably half an hour.
Oh God, that's nothing. Okay.
Yeah.
You know,
it's
over
I'm just
this-
giving you the options.
No,
I'm just
I appreciate.
telling-
No, I appreciate
just-
it. I mean, if it, if it's 5 minutes
if
versus half
something-
an hour, but if it's gonna kill us, then
if that's you should, as a player, as players, you should know about the options that you earned through your roles and through your role play, because these options, these additional options, they may be dangerous, they may be whatever. That's extra options that could save your ass. Meaning, good.
So what are you thinking, talking Othard? Should we just hoof it on foot, or are we taking the bike?
Still rubbing my chin.
If we could definitely do it if we weren't all loaded up on his bike, but honestly, it's probably safer if we just stash the bike up here. And I mean, sure, it's a third. If like, let's just say the ghosts come and get us, and we need a quick out of there, it's about a 30-minute run up the mountainside. So
That's
having him have the bike down there, but then again, we run the risk of us also crashing the bike. When we could honestly,
and then we have no bike if we have to get out.
Yeah.
Honestly, he can just like dismount the bike and just walk down using this part of this area. You can just like walk and have the bike with him. Just hold the handlebar and just walk down.
Oh, so he can actually take the bike with him. It's just okay. That makes sense. Oh, hey, I like that.
Well,
Yeah, I
it's a good thing
mean-
you said that, because that's the exact same conclusion I came to. I just didn't think to say it until now.
Oh, we've been doing pretty well by all rights, gentlemen, and it's probably not best that we tempt fate, especially considering what we've heard being down there.
It's better to have the bike down there with you.
Yeah.
So
all right.
again, we could walk it. We just walk it down. It should be like keeping it down there with us is fine. If we need to, if we definitely need to like roll out of there, we can.
yeah, if you need to roll in a pinch, yeah.
All right. Well.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Well,
So
let's go, gentlemen. At this point, we start the walk, and both you're okay to walk the bike with you.
Yeah, I'm fine with it. I just start guiding my bike along, just kind of like making sure she doesn't sustain any dents or anything on the way down.
So what you see is this. It's quite beautiful, by the way. There are a few puddles of water at the bottom of the crater. It's kind of an uneven crater. It was probably damaged when that shuttle fell, crash landed inside. And there are trees down there. grass. It does look like you can see the shuttle. You see that it has been overgrown with these crawling plants. What was that specific plant that the Terrans used? They like to use it when they terraform. It's not that ivy plant. It's something else. Something like that. It's like it sucks water, and the vines they contain the water, and when it grows, like when you plant trees and you plant this thing, it kind of spreads the water evenly for the plants, so the forests grow faster, which is what you want when you terraform a planet.
Are you talking about like mycelium?
Yeah, something like that.
Are we talking about plants and roots, or plants and like vines that go across the?
Yeah. You have vines, and you have also shrubs, and you have trees. So it's a combination of them. But that vine, I was talking about the vine. So you see that the shuttle is there. It's still beautiful. It does not reflect sunshine because it's already like the sun is almost set.
Can I
almost
Black Knight? I'm gonna do something here. I'm gonna roll a knowledge. Depending on if
you already rolled about the shuttle, but okay.
Well, I want. So here's the thing: does my character know the history of this shuttle or not? Do I know the story of this shuttle?
I told you. I think I told you everything that you know about it. I will explain how it looks, and I will ask you guys to roll D100s to see how crashed it is. I think I mentioned that last time.
Guys, okay, Black Knight, I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna send you a chat really quickly. I'm gonna send you a chat really quickly.
That's not too bad.
It doesn't look too bad.
Hold on.
Of course, jeez.
It's not gonna be too bad. I think I just really want to do this because I'm a Dizentry and I see the ship. And up until this point, I haven't seen the ship. So if you'll let me role play that real quick. And it's going to be simple. It's not going to be anything crazy. It's just going to be very, very simple. I'm not going to seduce the ship.
Where did you send that
over in
message?
Gilded. Over in Gilded. I sent it in our chat in Gilded.
Come on, are you sure you don't want to seduce the ship?
I'm not going to seduce.
Yeah, but you first have to go down the crater, inside the crater, and you have to travel to the center of the crater where the
so we're not there yet. So we haven't traveled that distance yet. Yeah, you just said that we saw it, so I thought we were much closer to it.
Yeah, you're still driving. You're still driving around the edge, the upper edge of the crater.
Okay, so we see it, but we're not that close. That's why I wanted to ask. Okay, I still have to roll a D100 then. Nope, that's why I asked what I asked. So
the D100 is for for us to know how crashed is it.
Oh God, I hope it's good. And we actually talked about this.
Yeah,
Black Knight and I talked about this. We cannot re-roll this.
No,
whatever it is
and
whatever it is.
I can't re-roll it too. So basically, you see that the ship is like it's not torn to pieces. One of the things which is actually is not on the ship is the arc, which is it's part of the structure of the ship. Yeah, the arc is torn from the crash.
Wait,
but the wings are intact.
The arc connected to like the hyperspace drive and all that shit?
The arc is it's part of the wings. It's atop the wings, and it's it is actually part of the FTO system. It's the ship's gate drive. It's
the gate drive.
The
it's not the
engine.
Yeah.
It's still FTL. It's still FTL.
Okay, it's not hyperspace.
It's the gate drive.
My bad. I apologize. That's
the gate drive is what allows your ship to fly through wormholes.
Yes.
So, yeah, it's one of the FTL things. So you have to like, at least it's not one of the main wings, which is snapped. The nose of the ship is like half buried in the earth. But everything else, like it does look intact. The arc is just like snapped. It's not broken in two. It's just snapped from the wings where it connects to the wings. So at least that. So the ship is
as we're walking down, I just kind of start to squint my eyes. No. Is that? No, it can't be. Huh. And just looking more and more at the ship, just quizzical.
All right.
There's a reason for
Captain,
it.
I think that's what you call love at first sight.
Let's get a little bit closer. But if this is what I think it is, gentlemen, we might have just found Alduin.
I'm sorry, what?
We may have just found Alduin.
I don't know. I guess you'll explain when we get closer.
It's like a long lost love of yours.
It's an interesting
No, there was a Terran myth. This is more like Excalibur. This was the unrelenting shuttle of the dysentery time. And I cannot wait to see what she can do.
Well, I hate to be the voice of dissension, but it looks like she's going to need a repair job first.
Well, good thing I have the crew to do it.
You do. Well, I will end the session with a short description of how the ship looks. Yes. And we'll continue that next time. Probably deal with whatever is the nature of the ghostly possession of this area. So our intrepid crew can actually grab the shuttle. But it's the shuttle is white. It's grayish.
Oh, so
white.
it is supremacist. Got it.
Yeah. So, it is very Zentari supremacist. It's super supremacist. It has like the
white.
Well, because that's the color of peace. The Zentari seekers. It's white, gold, and red. It's like the edges of the wings. They have these golden threads weaved into them. And when it flies, it looks like a big crane-like bird, very beautiful. very graceful, elegant. It can fly, of course, quite well inside of the atmosphere because it has wings. That's its purpose. It's significantly larger than the small Terran shuttles, like the normal shuttles. It's probably like maybe twice as large. But that comes from the fact that it was designed to be an exploratory shuttle, which has to carry a lot more fuel, needs like your engine, and of course bigger cargo hold for supplies, etc., etc. Also, it is well armed, has a lot of point defense turrets on top of the hull, dorsal part and on the ventral part, and under the nose, though the nose is you can't see it because it's buried under the soil. It should have 2 cannons. You don't know. Maybe when you get closer and if you scan the ship, you will understand if the cannons are there. But under the nose, it has like twin cannon mount, and usually, as Captain Elgin probably told you, those are the signature Zentari iron cannons, the ancient weapon of his people. And also, the ship's cockpit, it's like the transparent parts of the armored cockpit. They look like they're painted around like eyes. So it does look like a majestic bird. So very beautiful.
Really cool. We have a $4.20 super chat, which will count as a $1 super chat. From Wrangler, he says 420. I mean Trippy. So, does that mean that Roro gets a free roll in the future?
You can use it.
Yeah.
All right, so Roro it has to be approved by Black Knight, guys, and Black Knight will kind of be able to tell us when we're not allowed to use these free rolls. But it's going to be up to his discretion. But yeah, I'll put Roro gets a reroll up here.
Note it down, please.
Yep.
Also, the last thing that you see on the hull is the ancient seeker motif, which is dark blue spiral glyph, and it's like Elgin, that it's often painted on the wings and vertical stabilizers of the craft. It's like probably what the Seekers considered to be their flag, almost. Apart from anything else, because these are specialized craft, they do not carry the insignia of the Zentari Republic. So it's something that any.
Oh, you cut out there for a quick second, Black Knight. Hello.
Did we lose Black Knight?
I don't know. Did we lose Black Knight? Oh no.
It says he's is talking in here. Oh no.
Yep. Oh no. We're getting to the good part. No.
I guess that's what you could call a cliffhanger ending.
Hey, no kidding.
Oh.
He'll probably pop back in for sure. We'll give him just a quick second here. We may have to have him finish the description. Oh, there you are. Okay. Yeah. May have to have you finish the description rather quickly, good sir. Unless
I'm finished. I'm finished. Yeah. That's it. That's
because I know we're getting close for Sable.
Yeah, we're
all I keep doing like weird thumbs ups, but I keep forgetting that I have no camera, so there's no reason for me to do it.
Oh, yeah. So what to actually to recover the ship, you have to find one of like, and the captain knows where the entrances to the ship are. You could try entering it from the cargo door, or one of the two smaller doors, which they are close to the cockpit, and they are the emergency exits, or like the side airlock. So, but to open them, you have to supply them with power, because it's like the ship, it doesn't look that it has any power. I have to supply them with power from a power pack, or just crank it, like use physical force.
Or well,
use physical force to pry the
question,
the doors open, which could damage the ship.
Hold on, question. Othard's bike, I would imagine, uses electricity.
No,
Are we able to fashion
it's like,
jumper cables and connect from Othard's bike?
you could try doing that, but that will waste fuel. You'll have to run the engine.
Well, yeah, but how much fuel will it waste?
Depends on a roll.
It's not gonna be little.
Oh,
Like a few drops, yeah.
no,
you'll probably have to like use maybe a power pack, a small power pack for a pistol to open one of the emergency doors.
Yeah.
Power pack for a rifle to open the side airlock,
fuck.
or like a big power pack to open like the cargo door at the back of the shuttle.
Cargo door
Is
first.
there any way that
Cargo door
Othard could
first.
try and pry any of these entrances open?
No, I think if we go
I
anywhere, it's
said-
cargo
yeah,
door
I-
first. But sorry, go on, Black Knight.
I mentioned that you could pry them open with muscle strength, muscle. Like,
but that could cause
could-
undue damage.
it could, and it's an ancient shuttle, but I don't know, mate. Othard is like, it's your biological mech, pretty much. So,
We're gonna have to buff this thing out anyway.
all right, guys,
Othard,
that's it.
I think
That's it.
yeah.
That's
all
it for tonight.
I was gonna do some role play shit, Black Knight. I am
What?
private
What?
messaging
Okay.
you a thing. I'm gonna private message you a thing, and let me know if it's okay to do that for next week, or I just let me know. I will private message you a thing. It's gonna be awesome. Is Roy still doing his bad Irish accent? Yes, I am. The ultimate kahuna, by the way, for $2 says, now you know how it feels, Rice, for the hedge. So nobody gets a free reroll out of that. He just wants to announce the hedge. Screw you, the ultimate kahuna. He doesn't even get a reroll on that one. Okay. This has been awesome. Sable, I know you've got to get going, good sir. So as always, we'll start with you. What was your favorite part about this evening?
I think so far, honestly, finding the ship was probably one of the coolest things, and also finding out that we have somebody waddling about on the surface.
I am definitely not a fan of that.
Well, I gotta get going. See you guys later.
Have a
good night, everyone.
Have a good night.
Good night.
All right. And then there were 4. Oh, he didn't pass it off to anybody. Oh, God. Chat, who do we go to?
Anyone's dibs.
Chat, who do we go to? Who's supposed to go next? I don't know how to answer this question. Chat, who should go next? Don't fail me, chat. So, I got like $5 on like the chat's totally gonna fail us. I think the
The
chat's
chat
gonna.
just starts laughing at you. The chat's just laughing
I
at
know
you.
they're laughing at me. I
They're just
know.
laughing at you.
I know.
Those
I know they're
chat's
laughing at me.
response.
I know they're laughing.
Ha 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 ha.
I mean, or
Oh boy.
I'm the captain. Technically, at this point, I'm not. I'm the captain in the game, but it.
Yeah.
We
Okay,
got
let's-
Lord Otter. It's always the
Sure, yeah,
DM.
yeah,
Black
yeah.
Knight is the guy who runs this game. It's always Black Knight.
Okay. So it's Lord Otter.
Okay. Lord Otter, what was your favorite part of tonight, man?
Honestly, my favorite part was just seeing some of the mysteries unraveling. The mystery of the shuttle, about the pushfar crash site with the drop shuttle. And I like a lot of the mystery that's going on, and I really like some of the more horror elements creeping their way into the session. That's what I'm enjoying the most right now.
Mhm. Yeah.
Let's see. I'll go ahead and pass it off to Trippy Soul.
My favorite is the plot twist. There's like another sub boss or another boss in the area. Basically, I'm for sure thinking that's the captain escaping from the
In
ship
a-
in the mech suit. You know,
Yeah, in a friggin' mech suit.
like you can't imagine like a Tazaran captain like going down with its ship. No, he's gonna like bail, leave, like
Yeah.
take the
Mhm.
biggest.
You've
weapon
read the first book, you know how they will probably kill. Not probably, they will definitely fucking kill their own crew if they have to choose between their own skin and.
Mhm. So for sure, I know that's gonna be captain. Luckily, I'm hoping when we get to that fight, it's gonna be like a damaged mech, so it's not gonna be like full on, full health, full armor, full everything. It's just gonna be kind of like
You're
half
right.
damaged already.
I-
Like, hopefully, give us a little break.
At the very least, we've got grenades, and we've got this mech right here, just without
Yeah.
all the metal.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that we have a
Yeah.
badass Dizentry space shuttle by the time we get to that, and we just blow the bastard away with some cannons.
Yeah, on that. That's what I was gonna ask you. What's your favorite part,
Yeah.
Royce?
Yeah.
So
You finally got to the ship.
my favorite part, sadly, I think it came across horribly in my role play, but I was trying to, and I need to ask, but you know what? Actually, Black Knight, I'm just going to ask this to you now,
Okay.
and you don't have to answer, but that's okay. But I was trying to convey that when I recognized, because up to this point, it's a Dazaran ship, right? It's just, I'm sorry, Dizentry ship.
Mhm.
But I was trying to convey in that, gentleman, I think we just found Alduin. I was trying to convey that this is a ship of legend. There are stories of this ship. This shuttle is, and I believe, and if I know Black Knight well enough, and I feel that I do, he probably already has maybe a small folk story or a child's story about this ship, maybe?
I have a couple of them.
Are they short? And would I be able to maybe next, and I'll have to roll for it, obviously, to see how much of the story I know. But if I roll for it next time, would I be able to share some of that story with my crew?
Yeah, you will be able to read
as
it.
we're walking up to the ship.
Yep.
Oh, that would be great. Oh, that's what I wanted. That was the thing I was trying to go for. That was like my favorite thing. And then nobody got it. And I was like, I screwed that up.
I got it.
I was like, well, an Othard thing. Like you played that really, really well, Otter. You were just like, I don't understand. And what was it? Was it you, Trippy, that you were just like, is it like this thing? And I was like, no, it's more like finding Excalibur.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you're lucky. Ro was about to say, "Oh, great, there's that hard on again."
He's just like, oh, he's a ship that goes. No, I just like I feel like my character. One, it's vintage, so he's obviously gonna love it. But when Black Knight's like, this thing is thousands of years old, I'm like, oh, we're literally discovering Excalibur.
Yep.
That's what I feel like.
Pretty
I don't know.
much.
Black Knight, am I wrong on that at all? Or is that
No, you're not.
Okay.
No, you're not. It's pretty much. I will send you. Like, it's a very short. It's
I would love that.
I think it's like a few paragraphs. I will copy it from my notes, and I will clean it because I was you actually retelling it is a much better role playing it with your captain's voice is much better option than me just reading it. That's
Thank you. Yes, thank you.
That was
Yes.
really good.
Oh,
it's gonna be a much better.
Oh, 'cause
So
I'm gonna have to work at this and try to tell it with like an adult but like the childlike wonder, that you had like when you're a kid. It's like those movies that you see where like treasure hunters are like, oh my god, we just found that, like, oh yeah, yes, oh yes.
we just found what was that movie with where they found like the ark.
Raiders of the Lost Ark.
No. That other movie, like I forgot it. I'm sorry, but yeah. I perfectly get what you're thinking and feeling. And that other group that actually grabbed the ship, they were like, because they didn't have Zentari with them, and they just like dragged the ship back, called the spacers. The spacers came, they haggled, and they just sold it like a piece of metal, which
Nope.
it isn't. It's no longer a piece of metal. In the universe of StarShatter, when a ship goes through certain things with certain people crewing the ship is no longer that ship, I should say, without spoiling anything.
That's okay. Black Knight, what
We'll
was
see.
your favorite part of the night?
Probably one of the my favorite parts was the crafting in the beginning.
That was actually the rolling. I forgot. That's when we
that
rolled
was
the
fun.
most.
That was fun.
I'm surprised how highly I rolled.
Thank
Yeah.
God, because you were rolling for me too.
Oh, I could have fucked up so bad there.
Don't worry. There will be plenty of opportunities for you to fuck up.
Yeah, but
Oh, isn't that
Don't worry.
promising?
The story of my life.
Oh god. Oh
Yeah.
man.
So
That's great.
the other thing was that you actually managed to do that remote scanning, which you actually remember that you could do it. And,
Oh, I'm not forgetting that one.
Oh, and then of course the whole shenanigan part with yes.
Oh
we're
yeah, I got
doing
to
that,
use shenanigans tonight. Oh,
Yep.
wait, you didn't. Oh, but I got to figure out what the hell I figured out with that one because you said you're going to tell me later.
I'm gonna tell you for the next session.
Oh.
This is how shenanigans works. And you can think for some role plans and stuff, and then your crew will react to this. So yeah, that's that.
That's great.
So guys, that's the end of tonight's session. I hope you had fun.
I had a blast.
I certainly did.
Dude, thank you so much for doing this. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much for being here. I think the reroll system is going to work as long as it's up to Black Knight when it happens.
Yeah.
I think the reroll system might work. And thank you guys so much for helping us out. You guys got to choose our ship's name, and never forget, we will have another poll for everybody out there. Black Knight will send me the information, and you guys will get to choose another part of our adventure next time. It could be a place that we go. It could be something that we find. It could be how drunk one of us gets. Who knows what it will be? We don't know what it's going to be. Black Knight hasn't sent it to me yet, but Black Knight will let me know, and you guys will get to vote, and you guys will get to have a hand in our adventure. So I'm so happy. Thank you guys so much for being here. And until next time, everybody, cheers.